Welcome, Aries, to your Mercury Cazimi deep dive video. On May the 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication and precision, applies in an exact conjunction with the mighty Sun in the earthy Taurus. That's when they're so unified, the power of the Sun magnifies the brilliance of Mercury, a Kazimi. We get six this year, but three are retrogrades and three are direct. This one's direct, a superior conjunction. It's a sparkling opportunity, but what does it mean for you personally, Aries? By the end of the video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to work with this in terms of your finances, but also your career. I'm astrologer Patrick Handel. A very warm welcome. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so now to help it to continue to thrive. But please also click or tap the bell notification symbol. Did you know that each of the three retrogrades this year are all in water signs? Mercury likes detachment and cool logic. So when we have water, we have a lot more atmosphere, a lot more emotion, but potentially a lot more subjectiveness. Also, the first one this year, the first retrograde was in Pisces, where Mercury is in its detriment. And if you recall, March the 7th, we had the first of the Kazimis, but it was an inferior conjunction where Mercury is in between the Sun and the Earth because of that retrograde. But Mercury retrogrades in total take about 9.5 weeks. The actual rewind, 21 days-ish. But because of the pre and post retrograde shadows, that particular Mercury retrograde season I felt was torturous for any kind of clarity whatsoever. The reason I'm focusing on this event this week, because it gives us an opportunity to right some of the things that went wrong then. So on the screen, Aries, is your event chart. And there's the dynamic duo at 23 degrees and 48. It's actually Mercury that's applying to the Sun on this occasion. And it's brilliant because it's in the third decan of the sign of Taurus, which is sub-ruled by Saturn. Now, Saturn asks us to take things seriously. It asks us to apply ourselves. It asks us to be very step by step, not too rash. The sign of Taurus, however, does have rather a good eye for anything remotely luxurious because its ruler is the sensual Venus. But seriously, it's a sign that's very much about life foundations. It's about our values. It's about our self-worth, but critically, it's about our finance. So if you did go through something really confusing during that Pisces retrograde season, it wouldn't be a surprise because for you, it was in house 12, very psychological. You may have felt cut adrift, dislocated. People may not have been in touch. There may have been a sense of confusion. You may have even felt gaslit by someone somewhere along the way. This event gives you a fantastic chance because of the energy of your ruler Mars, but also of the moon in your sign, which can be, very much intuitive. Mars is very much about action and also having the confidence to make moves boldly, but they're both linking fabulously well to Venus, the ruler of the sign of Taurus and the planet of money, but in the Mercurial Gemini. So it's possible that if you're passionate about something and you're attracted to it, you're going to have the confidence to make that move. But further, Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, is linking back to both Mercury and the Sun in a very strong sextile. This can be quite simply a very fortunate Mercury Cazimi, which is why I wanted to focus on it. It's also going to be followed up by the Taurus new moon, but I will do a separate video on that. So how do you work with this? Well, because of that third decan and because of the get-go energy of the moon and Mars in your sign, don't rush. Do break things down, analyze the process, have a clear plan and structure. But then if something really calls out to you, Jupiter is very much in the sign of Cancer, where it's exalted, about being instinctive, but of course it is in a square with the moon, which can give us perhaps a real desire for a little bit of luxury and to splash out and be a bit more extravagant. So that's a counterpoint to that more Saturnian energy. But if you balance the two, I think there's a real opportunity here for you. And most of all, Aries, I wanted to explain why that near to 10-week period of the pre and post retrograde shadow, as well as the 21 days, including the inferior conjunction of March the 7th, really was such a pain. So this is a chance to break things down, clarify your strategy of what you want to do, and there's a whole lot for you to go for. Now, as far as your professional situation is concerned, if you're thinking long term and you're collaborating, the link between Pluto and Uranus gives you a chance to really be ahead of the curve. When it comes to your finances, yes, I think you can be tempted by some kind of item, whether it's a small treat or something more significant. But I think if there's something you want to spark, a new plan, or put extra energy into something that's ongoing, this is a fabulous chance to really be on the front foot and demonstrating just how dynamic you can be. Thank you so much for joining me. You can download your free Mercury Cazimi factoid underneath this video. Also, I've slashed the price on my personal horoscopes. It's now 3 for the price of 1. You pay for your life roadmap report. Gives you stunning insights to the patterns that have played out in your life so far. But the free charts are your 12 months transit forecast, but also your draconic soul karmic analysis. So that's 3 for the price of 1. Why? Because I'm so passionate about astrology, but particularly natal astrology helps us to really understand our journey through this life that much better. If you've yet to watch your May monthly forecast, please check that out. If you've yet to watch your Uranus 78-year Kazimi, please check that out. If you'd like to work with me one-to-one, please see my testimonials below. And if you've yet to take advantage of my free daily written horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see that below too. All the best, Aries. Take care and see you again soon.